And here's the other feature. This is so you can actually put pots. You basically bend these over to increase your surface space for whatever you're going to use to cook on. And you just put this on top here like so. Then you turn this in this direction here. It actually shows you up here how to lock it in. Alright, and that's it. And then it's locked in. And you just put your pot on there and you're good to go. Off. Free up your canister. Bend this in. And you throw it inside your cup. Like that. And the next piece that goes in is the cooker. Actually, and your canister, and that goes on top of there. Lid back on, and then you put your base back on. That's it. That's all there is to it. Link to, you could shop around, always shop around and find the cheapest price, but this is your one of my mini Jetboil Soul stoves. Alright, so get this in focus. I keep filming each one of these on different days because I'm so busy, so Road Pilgrim, you better appreciate this. Okay, this is the BIOLITE stove. I actually had to rip this out of my newly constructed bug out bag, which is right there. And this is basically a rocket stove. And the difference between this rocket stove, I haven't even used it yet. Just got it this year actually, or actually last year, the middle of last year, in the preparedness of the new bug out bag. And you just undo these legs here. It's pretty lightweight. And the reason why I got this particular stove is I didn't want to be, carrying around fuel, and the likelihood of me needing this on the bug out bag is probably not that likely unless we do have some major event and it might take me a while to get home, or who knows what the scenario is. But it's always good to have some form or some way to cook on your bug out bags. And this, I can basically get wood or anything. It actually comes with these little fire starters, which I have wrapped up. Oh, here they are. But, you can obviously put any type of sticks, twigs, as long as you have some tinder, cotton balls with some Vaseline on it or whatever. You'll be good to go and to start up a fire in this thing. You just put your twigs and everything in there, and that's pretty much, like I said, it's pretty self-explanatory. So what's special about this is you have this piece here, which actually goes into the side like so. It clips into the bottom, and this is like the heaviest part of the stove. Why is it? Because it's a battery pack. And what you do is you turn it on, and the fan, how it's blowing air into your fire, feeding it. And then you have this piece here, which heats up and creates electricity, which recharges the battery inside this. And then right here, you have a USB where you can hook up and charge your cell phones or whatever you have that you need charging. It comes with this cord as well. You have to supply obviously the connectors for whatever phone you're going to need. And I always love preps that have multiple uses. And that's why I got this one, because this will serve different purposes that I need. It really isn't that much heavier, even with the battery. I mean, the thing is just about 2 pounds. That's it. That's pretty amazing, you know, with a battery pack on the side. And as you can see, you know, you have the blower that blows right into there to give maximize the oxygen going into the fire. And what is also pretty cool is the fan will blow on high until the fire gets hot enough, and then it will shut down to a lower setting. It'll continually blow, and at the same time it's charging the battery. So and then you just you know, take the piece, put it inside, and put it in its bag. And there it is in its bag, all sealed up and ready to go back into my bug out bag. So the BIOLITE, very neat piece of technology. Okay, so here's another grill that I have. This is something that once again you have to use outside, so that would be your immediate con on this, as well as it is pretty heavy. And there you have it. That's the Volcano Grill collapsible stove. And basically it can do just about, it has so many different uses for fuel, and that's one of the pros that I love about this. You can use charcoal, which is right here, and that's what you would use this smaller grill piece. What you do is you take this piece out and you'd put the grill down there, and you'd have your charcoal placed inside like so. Let's get this like so. And you put your charcoal right here. And then you put the piece here. Put this piece on right here. And that would be your charcoal configuration. Now when you're cooking charcoal, you want to have as much air going in as possible. That's what all these little holes are for, is to allow air to easily flow in without blowing out your flame. You would just open that valve, and that opens inside here. And you just open, close. That's pretty much all you got to do. Alright, next thing, you close that up, and you want to do your propane. Has the propane attachment. Just take this out, take that out, and you line up your propane attachment, which comes with the stove right here, and you put that, you line it up with those notches in the bottom, like that. And then you have to take the hose, which comes, that's going to allow you to attach to your propane tank. Get that, just basically screw it in. It's like a threaded screw. And I'm only loosely doing this because obviously I'm not going to be using it right now. And there's your propane attachment. Nice long enough hose to keep things kind of far away from each other. And that's for propane. Finish it off like so. Put your grill back on, large size grill, and you're ready to rock and roll. Alright, comes with a storage bag, and it also comes with kind of a cheesy wrench type set, but you should have, you know, your multi-tools to be able to handle any situation anyway. So and then you also can get other accessories like a roast rack, and they even come up with their own little fire starters, volcano fire starters. But you can get at the Get Out Safe store one of those fire starters, and this is one thing I'm probably going to buy as well. It's a handle that attaches to the side of the grill, like right here, and it will hold like a pot handle or something, you know. If you go on the web page, you'll be able to see, just like Google volcano stoves, and that's all the accessories right there. It's pretty cool device. Honestly, I haven't used it yet, so I can't tell you how well it works. So I have a friend of mine who turned me on to this, and they said it works awesome. They love it, and he uses it all the time. And then this collapses. Everything collapses into. And here's what it looks like when it's collapsed. And it doesn't take much. You just grab the handle right here. And you lift it up. It is packed away in its little carry case. Like I said, the cons to this is it's a little heavy. It's definitely not something you can be carrying around in the forest in a bad bug out scenario, but it'd be something that you can carry in your car or whatever, and it's kind of cool for when you go camping. Like I said, I'm going to give it full use and film when I use it for everybody to see. And the other con to it is they don't give a place to put this part of the stove, which is your propane adapter, which kind of is annoying. Eventually I'm going to try to find another bag other than this one. I'm not too happy about it. I'm going to look around and see if I can find something I can use. But that's... So I guess we'll go on to the next cooking element I have. Now here's another item. Most of the preppers that I've ever watched on YouTube have this. It's the StoveTec rocket stove. This is the dual door version, where you have for your wood, which you would lay on this little grate, and you lay it in and you feed it in as it burns. Just a really neat design. And then below here you can actually put coal, bits of coal inside there. And I've used others. This is one of my newer ones. This is one of my new ones, the newest one. I have the one which just has the one door, but I decided to buy this and I gave away the other one that I had. So I haven't even used this one, but I've used the other, and it works awesome. And it's filled with ceramic inside, as you can see right here. And there are other reviews. I mean, every prepper that I watch just about has done reviews on this stove. So I'm going to link a couple of those reviews, including one that goes into a lot more detail on the actual ceramic that's inside this. It's just a great stove. It's probably going to last, I'm hoping, a lifetime. It appears it will. I'm missing one item. Oh yeah, this is also goes on the top there. You can put pots, pans. I mean, it's just great. It's a great mobile type stove, and they sell other accessories with this, like a pot that goes on top. It actually sits right on top here and will help purify water. It's like a water purifier. What else do they have? They just came recently out, and I just saw that, and I'm going to probably buy one, is these carry bags. You can actually put this in and keep it more organized, keep it from getting other things dirty. Pros and cons. The pros is you're not going to run out of fuel. Unless you live in the desert, you're not going to run out of fuel. You'll always have ways to find fuel, and I love how you don't even have to worry about chopping wood. You don't have to worry. You just stick the wood, the pieces of wood in. I mean, you can find kindling everywhere, you know? You don't even have to worry about chopping wood. Conserve energy. You don't have to sit there and bust your butt, you know, to build that fire, because you can just make a little mini fire right here. And they don't have to be chopped to size, just enough where they can lean here, and then you just push them in as they burn. I love it. It's such an awesome concept.